Listen from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Giants. On the Cowboys sideline, head coach Brian Schottenheimer. These guys, they should come in rested and ready off that midseason bye. On the other side, Giants head coach Brian Daboll. New York set to take the field. They are, for the moment, the best team in football, 9-0 entering play here. And, Charles, I don't know if we call them a surprise 9-0, but the way that they have been winning definitely opened up a lot of eyes around the NFL.
Well, what we've seen from them so far this season, you can't stop them on offense, you can't score on them on defense. So to me, if you're going to play against them, you have to bring your best game and hope they throw a clunker in that day to give yourself a chance.
Still going inside the 20. Sheds off the tackle. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. How about that? Their quarterback, 52 yards. And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Comes and he goes down just inside the 10, back at the 9. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. That is incomplete.
Wow, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Oh, that is incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a throw?
So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They are working on that very impressive 9-game win streak, looking to get it to 10 as they've got the lead here, 1st and 10. To start the drive. Shreds him with a stiff arm. He's still on his feet. He's on his way. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there with their second touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Giants offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Well, they run the option here on 1st and 10. And some room to work. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
This is caught. And the Giants are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. It's their quarterback on his way to a Never mind worrying about him throwing the football. He's got 3 first-half touchdowns on the ground as his guys begin here on first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Looking to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Got a great move on the play as he takes this one past the 25. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. Eluding the pressure right. And he caught it up. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The Giants offense set to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking him and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, it's caught inside the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
Gain of 6. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
On play action, they'll throw. And it's caught. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And New York set to take the field. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Looking deep for Hilton. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Here Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. How do you break down his game so far? Just the one touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't, not until you balance it with the error side, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game. That's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team, because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid. Still on his feet. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 59 yards. And the Giants are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. And that rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that.
New York set to take the field. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. They'll start by running the action to the right. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 37.
Back to throw. Flushed out right. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. That's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Well, maybe it hasn't exactly been a Rembrandt, but they've been mistake-free to...
New York set to take the field. They've got the 2-score lead. Look, though, they fumbled last possession, led to a touchdown. So while things look good here at this stage in the fourth, they got to be careful.
They definitely do, because they've actually brought them back into it, haven't they? They've given them hope once again. Their purpose on this drive, squash that hope one more time.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. That one taken in by Neighbors. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And he stopped immediately there. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. The Giants on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will have a Giants 1st down. It won't be by much. He needed 3 and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows 1st down.
30-yard line.
Timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. He's going to keep this again. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for a Giant TD. A great effort there. It's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Charles, a lot of happy faces.